Hi, my name is Robert, and I'm going to be running you through the PRB collaboration website. In this screencast, we're just going to get a quick overview of the site, and in subsequent casts, we will be looking in details. Okay, so let's start. You've all received this mail with the link to the site, so let's open the site. Up, we find that we have to type in our OneSky Teams username and account. So we're going to use a test user, member test. We log in. Okay, here we are. This is the main screen, and we'll see in a little bit of detail what we can look at here. So at the top we have just the banner showing EUROCONTROL, OneSky Teams. Above that we have some things we can do. I will show you these later, how to edit, browse, and so on. We have the welcome note saying who we are. We have some information about our account. We have some actions we can do to the website itself, and we can log out. The next line, the gray bar, are the what are called subsites, or places we can go within the site. So here we are at home, and we can go to here, which is where we are already. Or we can go up one to OneSky Teams. We have another place, the chairman's blog, the economics section pages, the project office pages, quality service, and safety pages. And here we have a very important element, the search tool. Search is the way to find things. Forget about folders and hierarchies and all that. Just search. Good use of search is always the best and fastest way. Next, we have the left side, which shows you the things you can do currently, places you can go currently. Here above that is what are called breadcrumbs. This is the trace of how you got here. So we were at PRB home. Okay, and then we have the page itself. On this page we have some announcements, some documents, and some discussions. The exact layout of these pages may change over time. On the right we have about the logo, and we have some information, a calendar, and if there were events you could click on them here, or you could add an event. We have some links to other places like the EUROCONTROL home site and the PRU collaboration live chat, which is a place where you can type in direct chat messages to me and others who can respond to you, or you can all just chat together. This is a public access chat. Okay, next we can look at the chairman's blog quickly, which is where Peter Griffith will be posting things. There isn't anything posted yet. Economics section. We have announcements, documents, and discussions as before. Projects, office, and quality of service both are the same. Those are currently empty. Now if we go to safety, where there is quite a few items, we'll find that there's been an announcement, the same one we saw on the front page, and we have documents here, a subset of all the documents. These are the documents which have been assigned to the domain of safety by the person who uploaded them. So here we have a bunch of documents, okay? And if you want, we can open these documents or not. One thing you can always do is click on the titles here, announcements, documents, and discussions, to get the actual full list. So if we go to documents, we get the full document library now. So we have all the domains, all the purposes, all the stakeholder groups, and all the things, and some other information here. And we can filter it. So for example, if we were looking for documents which have been labeled Great Britain, GB, for example, and we have it right here, or UK, oh, there is no UK, but there's UK Ireland Fab. We can add that here in our key filters, apply it, and see what happens. We get one document, United Kingdom Revised Assessment Plan. Good. So I hope that was interesting. And we see again, before I go, we see that we have the breadcrumbs. So we're at the PRC documents, all documents. Even though we got there from safety, as you remember, now we're in PRCB, safety home. You see that? How the breadcrumbs will change. Something you should remember is, some of the things you should remember is that there's only one document library. All the documents are in the same pool. And the way you can identify them is through the tags. domain, purpose, and the other ones, states, fabs, and stakeholder groups. If the actual values of the tags have been defined, and you can see them here. So we have a domain tag, which is mandatory, and those are the elements. So cross-domain will be PRC, PRB. We have some purposes for the document. So we have, for example, it could be a task force document, and we have some task forces, safety task force 1, 2, 3, and so on. Okay, and then we have stakeholder groups. There they are, states and fabs. Okay, we can look at the fabs, for example, and we see, so there we have them, all the different fabs. So you see the documents are organized using these tags. There are no subfolders, and there will not be subfolders. Don't think about folders. That's a thing of the 20th century. We're in the second decade of the 21st century. Okay, that's about all. My name, as I said, is Robert Wigetman. You can contact me if you want by email or on the chat or on the website itself. Okay. Oh yes, one last thing before I forget, I'm sorry for this confusion, is suppose you want to know about changes. Well, in that case, you can get alerted. Alert me. This, if you click on this, set an alert on this page, you will now get an alert anytime something changes or someone else adds something. So you can select what kind of changes you're interested in. I would suggest putting in a name for the alert as, for example, PRC/B main page change. So that will, when you get the email, you know what you're talking about. Okay, and then you can say a notification immediately, or you can get it daily or weekly. If there are a lot of things changing, maybe you don't want to get 100 emails, but I don't think a lot of things will be changing. So, you know, that's how you do it. And you just click OK here, but I'm not going to because I have enough alerts already. There you go. And that's all. Thank you very much.